Alright, and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. This is the 4-man ballistic only on permanent dark events and double enemy hit points run, also known as the OMFG Run. We left off in the mid of the actual mission when seeing 20 plus enemies, and boy. Now that the animation is gone with all of the blur effects, it is actually no longer lagging, but the situation is nevertheless dire. So we're having effectively 5 actions, counting the 2 shots of our skirmisher unit in to kill this gatekeeper before we're going to be mercilessly overrun by dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of zombies. Luckily, they don't move super fast, so maybe we even have 2 turns. I'm not 100% sure for how much they are hitting, but I would guess at that point 6 to 8 points of damage. We're looking at severe injuries already, so we could take 2, maybe 3 hits at best. What I am trying to do is, it currently has its open shell, so let's try our dearest to rupture it and fuck up that that gatekeeper like really good. I actually appreciate the idea of completely killing it. So we're moving up to here. No fancy shenanigans, by the way. I don't want to attack the other. Oh gosh, this is a complete frame drop. I'm sorry, but I just think it's the sheer size of the enemies. Like, I just restarted. Hundreds of Psy zombies. Oh, come on, the gatekeeper. It's not that difficult to hit. There we go, 92%. That's a solid crit, and we're going to hopefully rupture it. Come on, baby. 14 points of damage. Very good for the start. We're moving as far away from most of the zombies as possible. Oh boy, this is a lag fest. So much visual latency. I'm sorry, guys. But it's a fun situation as well. This here is a true zombie apocalypse. A Psy-zombie apocalypse, to be precise. Can we please get to the frickin' gatekeeper? Oh, come on. Really? We're still not through all of them. By the way, it's way more than 20. Oh. Shit, only 57%. Well, we need to mark it. There is no way around, and we have a repeater, so maybe we can execute it. Shit, we missed it. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay. We're killing 2 of the loss. Doesn't cost us any actions. And hopefully cleans up the battlefield just a little bit.
Their casualties grow.
Well, I don't really have much of a choice other than continuing to hit the gatekeeper. So we're not going to move anywhere. I wish we could combat presence and give another chance over to our heavy to our Grenadier to actually hit the Gatekeeper. Nevertheless, let's try to deal as much damage as we can. Blue screen rounds. Deals a substantial amount. We're now zeroing in. Down to 25 hit points. I would say solid. I mean, no matter where we position ourselves, it's going to suck. Might as well just position us here. That means we're going to be grenaded by the heavy mech. We could be flanked on this side, but the stun lancer will be busy with most of the loss. Could also move into fully open terrain. I think that's a worse idea though. This here at least gives us some chance for cover. Could stand where we are and get mercilessly slaughtered by these dozens and dozens of zombies. Could move over here, get another grenade. Can't really move to here because we wouldn't see the Gatekeeper. So I guess the only real option is this here. Somewhat close to the Gatekeeper. By the way, now would be a great time for a hair trigger. And gosh, this is lagging so much. Hair trigger would be awesome. We have really bad aim. Although we're standing next to the Gatekeeper and it's being marked, we're looking at less than 80% chance of hitting it. Still need to try it. Yeah, oh wow, we're even looking at less than 76%. She could hit every single dude back there, but the Gatekeeper... Okay, whatever. Let's try to do our best. That's a solid hit. No hair trigger though. Yeah, let's see. That's a melee attack. The Gatekeeper is going to heal itself up for 10 hit points. No, it missed. Wonderful. Ooh, I think we can kill it. This is most likely going to be the grenades. Interestingly enough, it decided to hit its own Gatekeeper. Another swarm of loss. They are playing into our hands because they are offering alternative targets. Stun Lancer is kind of doing its Stun Lancer thing with the loss. That's good. The Purifier is doing Purifier things. Okay, I think we got that under control. The Gatekeeper is most likely going to die. And unless something like completely weird happens with the zombies... Did the zombie just hit us for 1? Did I just piss my pants because the zombies are hitting for 1? They have quite a range though, I must admit. Oh my god, he can even still hit. That's going to be a long enemy turn. Hell yeah. Oh no. I was very much correct with being worried about their damage output. Never seen that many Psy zombies. I bet you that Gatekeeper just had a personal best in summoning the most Psy zombies that he ever has summoned. What? They have a range of 2? Oh shit. Luckily they seem to be not very proficient with their hitting skills. I think it's a 50 or 40% chance. Oh my god, can we please fast forward? Oh my god, even more.
Multiple injuries. My body fails.
Well, we're taking a severe beating, that's for sure.
Hostile fire on my position.
Okay, the zombies have mastered StarCraft's brutling surround. They certainly have completed the circle. And they continue to do so.
Position is under attack.
And we're still not done. I have, by the way, lost count. I think we have 12 standing around our ranger, 12 standing around our ranger, 5 around our skirmisher, 2 at our grenadier, no, 1 at the grenadier. So we're looking at 18. That's number 19 at the moment. That's the reason why it's lagging so bad. I think that's 24, 25 zombies. Well, kids, now you know why the Lost plus the zombies equal a very, very nasty combination. Yep, 25 zombies. Now it's the Lost's turn. As long as the Lost keep the stun lance and the purifier are busy. We're effectively having a mech, the Archon, and the almost dead Gatekeeper. Once the Gatekeeper is dead, the zombies should die, and we can hopefully kill the mech in the same turn. Well, some more losts are coming. At this point, it feels like I am slowly losing the overview about our battle map. That is not my typical problem. Usually I have a pretty decent overview, but this here is just... it's just not working out. Alright, so... we would be able to effectively move up here. The Gatekeeper explodes, it's one tile around it, so we should be safe when we're standing up here.
On the move.
I don't want to kill the Gatekeeper with her, though. Because I need her for healing purpose. Gosh, that's way too difficult. Can't see shit here. Well, we would need to reload. Could theoretically move to here. But unless we're getting an extra action, which we aren't because we don't have combat presence, I would need to think how we're finishing off that Gatekeeper. I think it sucks, but we need to use our grenade, our specialist here. I wanted to use her healing. The problem is if we stand here, well, we're anyways going to be attacked by the Archons, so matter of fact, it's not going to be too much of an issue. So how about reloading?
Locked and loaded.
Because we need to do that anyways. We don't want to shoot any of these. Psy zombies, definitely no. No. I'm looking for a lost to get an extra shot off, just so we're efficient. 99% good enough for me. We can kill this guy. It's one down.
Happy now.
Got the extra action. Unfortunately, we don't have any untouchable on her. Psy zombie. So here we have the loss. Even more Psy zombies. I want to hit the Gatekeeper. Gosh, this is taking long. I'm sorry, guys. But it's soon over, I promise. Already down at 90%. I don't want to take a bad shot. The Gatekeeper is too much defense. 70% for the mag. Oh no, it's only 50-50. We're not going to take that shot. We're saving it for the mag. And we're actually hitting the Gatekeeper. By the way, 100% shot. No, we're not taking that shot. We're not taking that shot because we could get a hair trigger of the Gatekeeper. We only have 2 shots in our magazine. If we get a hair trigger, we can actually kill the mag 100%. But in order to do that, we can't afford to reload. So ignore all of these fools. Can we please get to the Gatekeeper? Okay, 72% good enough. Come on, kill the Gatekeeper. And end this charade. I, by the way, already clicked. It's still loading. Come on, kill this Gatekeeper. There we go.
I'm running low on ammo.
Alright, I miscalculated and we're actually taking falling damage. I think it's still updating the kills for all of the Psy zombies. Yep, it's still updating them. That's, by the way, a problem of the Long War engine as well. XCOM is not designed for that sheer amount of enemies. If you spawn too many, I think it's the Unreal Engine behind it doesn't really know how to deal with it.
Their journey ends here. I have no more ammunition.
One down, reload. Good enough.
We deny our creators.
Still good enough. No, we're not. We do have a superior stock, right? Advanced expanded magazine, superior stock, yeah. So everything with 3 hit points is an auto kill. This guy here.
Their service is over.
Okay, gotcha. By the way smoother now. The performance is back up. Let us penetrate this mag here. Nice. Shredded, marked, wonderful. Worked like a charm. Mox continues to hit the mag. Unfortunately misses that 90% shot. I want to become untouchable. So what we're going to do here, we're taking the easy kill. One of these guys here needs to bite the dust.
That's it. Negative. Weapons dry.
And if I would go for run and gun and reload, I would only have movement action. Oh no, wait a second, I wouldn't. Actually, I do have... I moved, take a shot, took a shot. I should be able to reload and still... No, miscalculated that. So we're going to go like right up into the face of this guy here, mainly to provoke an attack from him. Didn't work. But we got some nice return fire in. Definitely gonna do some healing next turn. Well, the city isn't destroyed enough. We need more blazing pinions to utterly and completely destroy everything on this map. The losses are somewhat still moving in our direction. As long as the stun lancer is being occupied, I'm fine. And if they deal some extra damage to it, oh boy, that's an extra added bonus. I love it. Okay, so let's do the right thing, which in our case means going to move back out of the blazing pinions.
Hope it's worth it.
Finally kill that mech.
That's it, I'm out.
Was about time.
I will move.
So we're moving back in.
Trusting you here.
Again, just to be a good target here.
I definitely got that one. It's dead. It has to be dead.
We're not going to shoot any of those guys, but we certainly could shoot the stun lancer. And I guess that's a very good idea. So let's go for it. Oh, hell yeah. Stun lancer's halfway down. So we're not being hurt here, but it certainly couldn't hurt to actually go into cover. Such as over here. and then we're going to heal. 16 for Mox, Gunner 22, Torch 18. Let's start with Mox.
Go help him out.
They live no more. My ammo is gone.
You know what? Let's skip over the extra turn, although that means I can't reload. And let's go for the stun lancer.
Check it before you get too close.
That was satisfying. Stun lancer was a big thorn in our eyes. Soon the Lost are going to rejoin us. This guy is still fighting the Lost. And I learned today that they are fire vulnerable. Oh, untouchable. How convenient.
They're all over me.
A new Lost Swarm appears. Because we clearly haven't killed enough so far. And I have to wonder, why exactly are we still placing C4 in here? This whole scenery is just like burning. You can see that everything is scorched, mainly exploded. C4, grenades, blazing pinions, fire, psi energy, like that's a complete war zone. It's the exact opposite of please go in a surgical way and try to resolve it calm. And I think we have like 20 enemies on our screen again. Alright, here we go. We're reloading.
Ready to rock.
Too bad we can't hand over any of our turns. That's really sad.
I am reloading. I am the victor.
We're just killing off a couple of the Losts.
We triumph.
Let's try to get that untouchable again. There we go. That way we can just tank the Archon without worrying too much. And shotgun to the face. Damn, he dodged. Moving further in. And let us actually heal up.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
We still have 9 more turns to go, and I have completely lost oversight about how many enemies we've killed so far. We're closing the door, just for good measure. And we're self-healing.
Gremlin, medical detail.
No, we're still staying here. We can always grapple up if we so desire. For now, let's just hurt this guy a little bit more. Solid damage. I think we can kill the Archon next turn. This one Purifier is almost fighting against the whole pack of the Loss. That's interesting. Untouchable, baby!
Incoming fire!
I like how we're tanking it with Untouchable. Such a great skill. Yeah, the Purifier seems to be really, really good against the Lost. It makes sense from a storyline perspective because once they use their fire, the Lost can no longer attack. Plus, the other thing that makes sense is the Lost, the Purifiers came in after the Lost were introduced, so kind of as a counter unit. Way too many enemies on the field. Oh my god. Alright. Let's start getting that untouchable again.
That's it.
There we go.
Running dry on ammo.
We're reloading. And if we were now to put a good old rupture in your face, you would like that, right? 94% shot, missed.
Adjusting sights.
Well, it can happen.
There you go.
One down. Two down.
Okay, so I got some ammo over here.
Three down.
Big deal. No round.
Reloading. Yeah, let's still go for the chain shot, because if we can't kill it this turn,
Shot wide.
might as well just mark it. Alright, Gunner takes another heal. We're out of healing, by the way.
It's down. I'm all out.
I mean, it's good enough. I really don't want to get too close to this guy, because I like the whole tanking setup here. I think that's a cute idea. So let's just zero in for now.
My failure is my own.
Okay. These guys are still fighting, by the way. Everything's burning. And still untouchable.
Pinned down here.
I'm a bit miffed that we have missed this 97% rupture. That would have been solid 14 points of critical damage plus 3 increase for every successive shot. Just a lot of damage. The Purifier is almost done with all of the zombies. We better find a solution here. Untouchable. There we go.
I definitely got that one. Dead in the water here.
Reload. We are going to go all in now. Let's move a little bit closer. Let's try to hit this guy. Mark it. There we go. Good job. Solid 8 points of damage. I love it. How about we give you another turn? And how about we're taking another shotgun shot? There we go.
I got it, right?
Taking the high ground up here.
Changing position.
Getting that sweet, sweet extra kill. And reload.
Initializing weapon.
We can slowly but surely start with the Purifier. He's in a pretty exposed position there. And I'm not sure. Normally he shouldn't be fleeing, so I'm a bit worried that we're looking at yet another pack. As long as it's not another gatekeeper, because boy oh boy, there are so many more corpses here. That would pretty much completely throw it off. Run and gun. Moving into hard cover.
Double time.
All right, I'll go.
We can kill off one more of the transmitters. None of these positions would give us any line of sight, but that's good enough. I think what we would want to do is We're killing off the zombie for the extra turn. And for an extra shot. 10 damage is not too bad. We're looking at an Overwatch here. So I have the feeling that this punk is gonna get a bit closer.
Position confirmed.
Oh. We even have a hack on this map. Interesting. Small cache of supplies, 98% chance. Oh yeah, okay, I'll take it.
We're through.
Alright, another Overwatch. And as I was saying,
Come on.
the punk is moving in. And we get him down to 1 HP. Untouchable, baby. Still untouchable. Da, 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 da. Can't touch this. Alright, the loss will come next turn yet again.
Back online.
Let's rock. One down, thousands. to
Solid
go.
kill.
Okay, I'll go.
We're getting onto the high ground with our specialist as well. Matter of fact, I think we're better off if we get go to here. Don't need the Overwatch. Reload, Overwatch.
I will watch.
And the loss will appear. I'm not exactly sure how many we have killed so far, but like my spider senses would tell me we're kind of in the ballpark figure of 80 enemies, which is probably a new record for this series.
They will fight no more.
Well, planting the C4. There you go, joke's on you guys.
The X4 charges are
Neutralize
active,
all
but the
enemy
aliens are
targets.
still working to isolate the
Okay.
transmitter. Eliminate any remaining
I think we can do
hostiles before they
that.
cut it off.
Okay, so I got ammo running low. Big deal. Out of ammo.
Couple extra kills for Esmeralda here. I wouldn't be surprised if we're getting promotions throughout the team after this mission.
Happy now? There you go. Gonna need to reload soon. Okay, so I got one. Can't engage.
Alright, let's go. It's one down.
Check it before you get too close.
We got an extra action, so I can be a bit cocky and just stand here for now.
I got it, right? It's dead. It has running dry. Ready to rock.
Overwatch. Reload Overwatch.
I'm on it.
And Overwatch.
Wait their approach.
I'm not sure if the swarm if the lost swarm is supposed to be the last kind of enemies. Normally they aren't. Like we had a couple of missions where the losts haven't been the quote-unquote last ones that we needed to eliminate. So really, I wouldn't be particularly surprised if we would see another pack.
We take from the elder stock.
Yeah, like I said, doesn't necessarily surprise me. There's probably one more pack
I guess that'll be
somewhere around here. And I think it comes at no surprise as well that I'd like to stay in this courtyard here.
Moving off.
Just with all the high ground. I mean, probably the last pack is somewhere in there. Not sure yet.
Running.
Our cooldowns are ready. So we should be fine in case something is popping up. Can't grapple over here yet, but clearly we want to take the other high ground. Let's hear where the last pack is at. We should get some audio indication.
What's over there?
Okay. Still no contact. I am
hope it's
surprised.
worth it. Moving to designated position.
By the way, we do no longer have a time limit,
Order.
which eases our scenario a lot.
Non-evade detection. Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, a swarm is coming from somewhere. I'm not quite sure yet where the last pack could be. Probably somewhere over here.
Okay, I'll go.
This has to be some sort of joke. Why exactly aren't we finding them? Like, the map is not that big.
Heading there now.
Moving there. I stand ready. Got it covered.
Scanning. Got it covered.
Okay, we're going to run into another swarm of the lost. It's not that I'm trying to drag this mission out, but I really don't know where the last pack is. If it would be a lonely chrysalid, it should have already made its way up to us. That's one option. Chrysalid. It could be... The map is pre-populated by a couple of losts. They are not the ones that spawn here, but like normal losts, so to speak. So yeah, maybe a pack of them is still standing around somewhere. I don't know, it's really weird. So we're trying to kill all of these guys like from the get-go, although we're missing our superior stock. Gets the job done.
I will not fail you again. Their service is no ammunition. Cover me. Reloading.
Well, I don't know. Very strange situation.
What's over there?
I think we're going to look into this direction.
Happy now? Burning through ammo fast. Good copy. Moving on target. Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay, so I guess we're going to come back with our shotgun.
If you say so. Come get some.
And we'll just wait until the aliens either move, which hopefully is happening soon, or until maybe the last spawn of loss is running into us. Am I just having the feeling, or is the swarm getting larger and larger every time that one is being summoned? Like, these guys here are massive. We already killed I don't know how many, and they still keep coming.
A useful aid.
Are you shitting me? The last pack was sitting on the rooftop like a pair of cowards. Seriously? Alright. Alright, if this is how you guys want to play it. If you want to play rough, we can play rough.
We triumph. We deny our creators.
No, I'm going to take that shot.
Ready to go.
Fortunately, there's a super solid wall that blocks everything. Convenient.
One down, thousands to go. Getting ammo fast. Big deal. Out of rounds.
Alright, we've just dealt with the loss. I want to let any of these guys take us over. We need to deal as much damage to the Spectre as we possibly can. I'd like to give it a rupture, but it'll be in full cover if I would shoot from here. That's a very bad chance. Opening the door here would be nice. But yeah. Might as well just run in and do shotgun to the face. Right. Run and gun it is. Moving in.
Rolling out.
No rupture. But a lot of anger. Nice little 11 points of damage. Loving it. Blue screen rounds hit very well. Very, very well. So we're looking at a high amount of damage. There's the 8 protocol. I know it doesn't really matter unless someone's taking a shot, but we're going to be shadow bound. 100%. However, we dealt a lot of damage and we're looking at a severely injured Shadow.
They're moving around the side.
There is the expected Shadow Bound.
Positioning on us!
Oh, that's interesting. But joke's on you guys. We are well prepared. I do have an idea how we can play that. Well, the losses are definitely not part of the plan.
Neutralized. On reserves.
All right, headshot. Moving over here.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And killing the Spectre. Yeah, joke's on you, buddy.
Guns dry.
And I do have another idea,
I'm going.
which is let's make sure that the codex is not multiplying itself. Chain shot. 13, very solid, and 12. Well, it is not multiplying itself, it's just teleporting with 1 HP. Good enough for me. Specifically because we can just kill it.
Weapon depleted. Armor free. Need ammunition.
Alright, moving out of the Psy Bomb.
I'm trusting you here.
Do not want to stand within it. Reload. And moving away from this Psy Bomb part 2. Is there really another pack? Of course, the Psy Bomb counts just like another explosion, just to summon more of the lost ones. Who would have thought, right?
It's killing time.
Reloading, taking a shot.
Happy now?
That transmitter is
150 enemies. Oh my god, guys, you need to take a screenshot. That is over the top. It's not modded, this is a regular plain vanilla game, so I just, without trying to extend the mission, I just demonstrated how you can fight 150 enemies with only 4 soldiers. That indeed was a cool mission. I'd like to see a bit of a comment down below, because that's not even so common for my standards to take down 150 enemies. Gosh, that was a good mission. I'm thinking about making a highlight reel of the whole run. I have so many good memories about clutch calls during this run, and it keeps adding up.
City centers are but
One of the best decisions I've ever made to play that run. Test the exact right level of difficulty. So much difficulty that it hurts, but that it's barely doable. Love it. I love it. Alright, let's see if we get some promotions. Actually, all of them should be promoted.
I have yet to discover exactly what type of exposure led to
Boo.
the creation of these lost civilians. But their
I
numbers
said all of them
have
should be
made a
promoted.
widespread effect.
Anyways. Rapid Fire is super good. Reaper is also not bad. I like both. Reaper is good because you can finish off a lot of the lower targets. Let's go with Reaper because I really like it. You can always buy Rapid Fire. And finally, Threat Assessment. Such a good skill. Yeah, well, got a couple of corpses here.
Hello, Commander.
Oh, High Alert would be very, very bad. High Alert means they do have larger detection radius. So it's pretty good that we countered this dark event. Research time is further decreased, and we're back in the game, guys. Wonderful. Yeah, the roster looks mildly shaken. All of them are now in the sick bay, which is fine. Going to take a couple of days off until Mystic is back in action. We don't need further supplies. Since we're anyways here, let's just shortly visit the black market.
You were not prepared for the path that lies ahead.
Market is open.
The superior stock wasn't too bad. I like the 3 damage on a miss. But really nothing that I would buy now. Let's wait for 6 more days until the stock is refreshed. We'll get some intel in the meantime. We're at 150 intel. It's good. Can buy quite a bit from the black market. 200 intel now. Reduce contact costs, nothing that we would need. We actually also don't need to get further supplies. So both of these are really, really terrible. Let's gain intel.
For the Western U.S. precinct.
Cool. So covered action. Ability point gained by promotions are increased by 25%. That's not bad. We got experience and even better aim increased for Roby by 3. That's pretty good. Let's see what else did we have as an option. I said we wanted to unlock the temples of the respective chosen ones. I think hacking +4 is an excellent option, specifically for Roby. The higher the hacking, the higher the chance we can take over sector pods and so on. Required another soldier. Good enough for me. We are probably putting... Wait a second. Soldier captured. No, we don't want that to happen. So we're putting Outrider in here. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. It's just soldier wounded. I think we have no chance of being caught out. And if so, the 2 of them will clear the map, so we even have 3 to fight back. That's fine. 14 days, which would take long until the next month, but that's okay. Let's go for it. The Warlock stronghold, by the way, I definitely want to eradicate the Warlock. He's such an annoyance. It's unbelievable. If we can kill him, that would make this campaign so much more fun. It will be a very, very satisfying moment when we finally kill him. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. We do have a UFO there. Let's, instead of going to the intel, let's just get away. I don't want to defend the Avenger for the 3rd time in this campaign. Wow, we have so many dark events running. Is the UFO gone? Alright. Back to North America.
Sector 9, Western United States.
How many more days until we can use our Mystic again? Oh, he's ready. Perfect. So if we were to field Mystic and Torch and Angao as the specialist, we are effectively only looking for a sharpshooter or Reaper of some kind. You know what? Why not? Let's do a bit of an alternative mission. Or we take a ranger with us. That's a good idea as well. Bit of shotgun damage. Yeah. Okay, so one more day until Torch is being back on track. Once that has happened, we can continue the storyline. I wanted to do the portal next. Alien increases the strength of the encryption. All intel costs are increased by 100%. That sucks. I think that also counts for the black market, by the way. So if we're looking at this, we have Andromedons, we do have Archons, we do have Chrysalids, and we do have Codices. You know, we could go Templar plus Skirmisher. I would like that. And Mox is ready as well. I think that's an excellent idea. Let's try that. So let's do a bit of a different mission, and we're mixing up the teams again. I'd like to see how Skirmisher plus Templar works. We haven't had that as a 4-man team so far. I'm, as always, going to prepare it until the next video. Thank you so much for watching this preparation, and see you all in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to give it a like and a thumbs up. Thank you.